So now I'm going to show you the HMI and the PLC that is connected to share the information. So we will start with, first of all, how to configure the different addresses in the PLC program. Then, followed by this, we'll make each address correspond in the HMI software. So basically, at the end, you will be able to know how to configure the HMI to talk to the PLC and vice versa, so that we don't have any communication issue between these two. How to add an HMI to a PLC so that we can have status of devices like pump running, if pump is faulty. So all these information can be accessed via an HMI via Modbus communication. So this is a basic program which I have made before. You can have it in the other videos. So basically, to control an output, we need to use registers. We will put two input, one here and another here. We link them. So this one is to activate the motor, and this one will switch off the motor. We are using set and reset registers. So to start, I will just use the memory bit address, which is M. So I'm going to use M1. M1 will be start underscore HMI. So I have already given its name. So I'm going to use address M2. So I give it a name, stop underscore HMI. So I have already, so now I already have my registers to give a command, because memory registers 1, we can read and write to this register. Now we want to have the feedback whenever the pump is running. So for this we are going to, so here it will be 15. So to have the feedback, we'll just take the feedback from the relay that is activated. Here it's connected to address 15. This will write to memory address 0. So from this we can know whenever the pump is running using the feedback which is here. So we can just save it. So we load the program to the PLC. Right now the program is running. It's online and it's running. So we can just make a test. So using the memory, I have been able to switch on. Here I will switch it off. So right now it's off. So this one is done. I just save again. I log out. We will have to use an HMI software. So for this one, I'm using Easy Builder Pro. So I will just delete these two. Okay, so it's done. So this is the HMI software. It's Easy Builder Pro for Weintek HMI. So what we first do is that we configure the HMI screen. For this we select the driver. For instance, I will be using Modbus TCP IP. So here we select the Modbus TCP IP from Schneider, and then we give the IP address of the PLC, which we have defined on the PLC here. So the PLC address is 192.168.100.15. So this is the PLC address. So now from HMI, I will put the IP address of the PLC and the port number, which is 502. This is common. So here we have already set up the PLC IP address 15. So now we will configure the input and output registers. To command a pump, we need a switch. So for this I'm going to use a set bit. So it will be momentary, and the address to, so this one I will define it as the start. So we refer to the program. Start address is M1. So we go here. So this one is node 1, address 1. So this one will be start. So it's a bit big. Start. And now we need to make one to stop. We just change the color first. Put it to green. I duplicate it, more easy for me. So this one will label it as stop. We put it as red color. So now we have our start and stop command. So these two are going to address the memory location of the PLC. So this one's address was okay, but now we need to change the address for the stop. So we go to the PLC program. So the stop address is M2, which is here, memory address location 2. So we put the address 2. So we click OK. Now, so this is a start command, this is a stop command. So we just click save. Now we want to have the feedback whenever the pump is running. So for this we are going to use the bit lamp. Bit lamp, and then we go to our program. So to know whenever the pump is running, so this address was configured to know whenever the pump is running, M0. So by default it's already on M0. So this will be under this one whenever the pump is running. So I will just change the color. So 0 will be red and 1 will be green. So it's okay. We'll just make a test for the system. We can go to online. So we log in on the program. We go to the program. So right now it's off. So we'll just check if it's working. Okay. As you can see, when I press start, which is here, and you can also see here this one will be activated. I just press it again, you see. So from an HMI I can control the start command, and this will activate the set register. So to stop it, so this one is a M2 address. This will write to this register M2. So right now it's running, you can see green. So, and I will click stop. So right now the pump has stopped. So you can see clearly here address 2, and this one is the feedback of the pump, which is defined here, M0. This will activate address M0. So here right now it's activated, so this changes from red to green color. So this is how we can have the feedback of a motor on an HMI. So right now this is a simulation. I will show you in real how it's working. So now I'm going to show you the HMI and the PLC that is connected to share the information. This is a HMI from Weintek. Here we have the controls, off and on, and here you can have the PLC, which will control this relay to control the pump. So I will give you a closer look of the HMI. So here you have the off command and here the on command. So if I press on, you can see that we have the feedback which is reported by this green color, and if I press off, it goes to off. So this is for the HMI, and now we'll have a look at the PLC itself now. So this is the PLC that the HMI is controlling. So right now all inputs are off and all outputs are off. This is the relay that the PLC will control whenever I give a command on the HMI. So right now it's off, so I press on. So you can see the output number 2 has activated and the relay number 1 has activated, and we have a reporting which is coming from this relay to input address here, which is on number 15, so that we can know that the pump is running via the relay feedback. And overview back of how it is. Right now the relay is on, so I will switch off the light so that you can identify the activity of the relay. So right now the relay here, it's green, so showing that it's on, and you can see the reporting which is here is green, also indicating that the relay is activated. And now I press off, all input are gone and outputs also, and you can see the feedback is off and relay also is off. I just show you again, on, off, on and off. So I hope this short tutorial has brought you some clarification of what an HMI is and how we do a basic setup of the HMI. So thank you for this. So see you in the next video.